that you made that.
Silent Hill TDS, J Leo, Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggy and some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions with my rations getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show. I don't know what just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying. This we too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in the blaze like I heat the dough. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game. I pick the day before you let them roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with a demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of characters, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below.
What's up, people? What's really good? It's your boy, Wildcard Mar. It is Monday, aka Modelo Mar. Just in case you didn't know, Modelo Mar. I'm trying to get that sponsor from Modelo. Holla at your boy. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend, and even better Sunday. And even a magnificent Monday, which is now Tuesday morning. But anyway, because it's a late night hour edition of I.O.W. Sports. So we up late talking sports. That music playing was my guy Silent Hill with his homie J Leo. Pale Moon Devil Dance. Go holler at them boys on YouTube. Type in Hitchhikers, HITCHHIKERS. You see it scrolling on the bottom right now. That's where they at. Check them out at YouTube. I'm telling you, some local artists representing Charlotte, North Carolina, doing their thing, doing what they love. And hey, I'm telling you, go holler, go show them some love, go to their YouTube page, do all that. But one more quick shout out before we get into sports. Holla at my homegirl. I know joint kind of funny looking, but it was National Margarita Day, and Raleigh on the rocks. My former roommate Carla, she doing her thing. Go support. All right, you see it right there. That's her page on Facebook and Instagram. Go holler at her. So she was doing a pre-order for National Margarita Day, and she had the grapefruit coconut margarita. That joint was smacking. And the pineapple jalapeno margarita. That thing was snapping. And so this right here is a peach mango. So nice and peachy, nice and mango. But no, go follow her page if you in the Raleigh-Durham area. or if you in North Carolina, period, she bought that bag. So if you got an event, probably, not too many folks, you're doing your Corona safe partying, 10 people, what I'm saying, want to have a little mobile bartender, whip up some fantastic cocktails. Or if you're doing a Corona wedding, unfortunately, Corona funerals. And these margaritas hitting. But I'm saying she does all kind of mobile bartending service. Hit her up. Best in the Triangle area. I'm telling you, that joint, that the margaritas I probably drank all 3 of them today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna candy coated, I ain't gonna front. Yeah, that's the third one. There's 3 different flavors. I had to try all of them. I wasn't gonna, just grab 1 or 2. I had to try all 3 different flavors. It's National Margarita Day. Who cares? I'm at the house. I ain't doing nothing crazy. Anyway, sports, y'all. We gonna talk some sports. Yes, we is. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just tripping out. Maybe I had too much margarita. I don't know. Maybe I had too much Modelo. Who cares? Anyway, so I got to talk about it, y'all. I got to talk about that whole Cam Newton situation. I got to. It just wouldn't be me if I didn't give my take on it. I got to talk about it. And just in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let's take a quick little, peek at this clip. And we going to talk about it, y'all. We going to talk about it. All right, you feel me? Because we got to. Bear with me. I'm over here lacking, y'all. I'm tripping. Maybe the margarita's too damn strong. Carla, what you done did? All right, hold on now. Y'all hold on. I'm gonna take it back a little bit.
Ain't no disrespect.
I want to hear it all so we can discuss it all.
You're a free agent, Rick. You're a free agent. You about to be pulled. I'm Rick. You about to be pulled. I'm Rick. You about to be pulled. I'm Rick. You're a free agent. I'm Rick. You're a free agent. I'm Rick. He's a free agent. Where's your daddy? Let me talk to your dad. Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. You're a free agent. You ass. Talk to. Let me. Where's your dad? Where's your pop? You ass. Where's your dad? Go on, bro. Nah, ain't no disrespect. If you wanted some attention, I'm gonna give you some attention. The right way, bro. The right way. When do y'all play? We play tomorrow. What was y'all record today then? 1-2. No, 2-1. What did you do? No, I wasn't able to see because y'all was too. Cameras on me. All right, bro. What did he do, man? Does he play?
He got speed.
He got speed.
No, he's playing speed.
Oh.
You gonna see.
Huh?
You gonna see.
Nah, don't act shy, bro. Don't act shy. Yeah, I'm asking. I don't want to. I couldn't see today.
You gonna watch YouTube? Oh, you watch YouTube? I know you do. You gonna watch that
Crocs, man. No, stop.
What you do?
No, I'm really trying to ask you. Like, I'm trying to see like what you.
We do that shit for real though.
I'm like,
you rep that 215.
205? 215. Okay, cool, bro. I'm just like, please don't be one-dimensional. Like you said something to me, then I go, I'm really trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to like crack no jokes. I'm just really trying to ask a simple question, bro. It's your fault why everybody's looking, but I'm really just trying to ask a question. But you never said what you did. You said you gonna see.
At the end of the day, right?
Nah, coach, it's no disrespect.
No,
I
I get
no
that. I get that. I'm just a man. Right? This is the coach. I'm not the team.
Coach, we squashed it. We good. I was good.
I love that. I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to break the monotony. Yeah. I'm just trying to talk to him. You think I'm trying to put him for me?
I'm focusing on. I'll get my.
Thank you, sir.
Right? Congratulations.
But y'all don't play no more today, though.
Are you good?
Y'all play us next?
No, our younger team do. Play not a younger team, but a younger guy.
The 18. Y'all 18 in there.
You're 18. Yes,
okay,
yes,
just
sir.
15.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, Viper, let's go over there.
Hey, come on, in the back of that.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna tackle this two ways. One, I'm gonna start with the kid. With the kid, you know, I've been seeing it all day. Y'all, the kid was disrespectful, and look, I think that was just a friendly banter. Started off as friendly banter, you know, just a little kid talking junk. And I think once he recognized Cam was getting a little heated about the situation, then the kid was like, "Well, hell, shit, I'm in it now. Let's just rock with it." And I think that's what that situation was. Is just, yeah, the kid should, you know, maybe probably shouldn't took it to that point. I mean, he's a kid. You know, they want to say he's disrespectful and all that. I think he was just being a boy, a teenager, you know, talking junk to a football player because he loves football. So he's going to say, "Oh, you ass, you this, you a free agent." And I'm not going to say that the kid is disrespectful, but at some point you need to recognize that, you know, that's an adult. That's not your homie. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the level of disrespect, then I'll say yes on that end. Like, you know, Cam's not your homie. You know, recognize that you can't sit there and just keep yapping and talking all that. You know, that Cam's not your homie. You know, the kid later went and apologized today on Twitter, dropped a little apology. You know, good for him. One thing I hope that this little incident doesn't harm his chances in the future. And I don't think it will. Because if the kid's talented and he got skills, the kid's gonna play. All right. So big ups for him for apologizing. I'm pretty sure he was told to do it. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if you 18, 17, you thinking you know everything, what the fuck am I apologizing for? Hey, we've been there. What 17, 18-year-old guy hasn't been there? You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know, I damn sure been in a situation where I got in a situation that I may not have been mentally ready for. But since you in there, hell, you in there. I will say that, you know, he just got to learn how to, you know, pipe down sometimes. Now, one thing that really bothered me about this whole situation is in the middle of that little first banter, and then even in the second part when Cam was trying to just talk to the kid, there's a camera in that whole situation. You know, if somebody had just caught the banter, cool. But if y'all see the video again, there's a camera literally right smack dab in the middle between them two. One's pointed at Cam. And my thing is Cam should be adult enough to recognize that, hey, this is a kid. The kid went clout chasing. Let's just call it what it is. The kid went clout chasing, and Cam was stupid enough to fall for it. Let's just call it what it is. And this is why, me personally, I've never been high on Cam. And I'm not shitting on his athleticism because he's athletic. He's an athletic freak. But this man, he's look, I lived in Charlotte the whole time he was with the Panthers, pretty much. And he, you know, he does all the charity events, he does all this, he does all that, and I get that part. But Cam has to understand that you sitting there giving a 17, 18-year-old the time of day on some clout chasing adventure, and you bit the bait. But you want to be the number one guy. You want to be the franchise quarterback, and you're still giving clout chasers the time of day. A 17-year-old kid the time of day. You gave him what he wanted. That kid was looking for clout chasing. That's why he was talking shit to you about shit you knew that you would probably get upset about. And you bit the motherfucking bait. Cam, what? Instead of you biting the bait on a 17-year-old clout chaser, why don't you go out there and worry about perfecting those out routes, hitting those out route passes? How about you worry about stop fucking throwing the ball in the fucking dirt like you playing baseball or some shit? How about you stop trying to, be fucking Mr. Fashion Nova, Mr. Fashionista, and work on your motherfucking game? See, I give Cam all the credit in the world. Hell of an athlete. He's going to go down in NFL history as probably one of the most influential black quarterbacks. Okay. But let's really dig into this, Cam. You want to just be influential in that way, or do you actually want to be influential as in like being one of the best ballers, best quarterbacks? Because your efficiency sucks. Couldn't hit a barn if you were standing right in front of the motherfucker. Couldn't hit a 5-yard out route. Damn sure not a 10-yard out route. If it's not a go route, what exactly are you doing? You can't hit the curl routes. I done seen cats literally 10 yards in front of you. You overthrow them by 2 yards. Like these motherfuckers is 7 foot. Like he has had all the chances. He literally has all the chances to be one of the best quarterbacks. But he's literally probably one of the most inconsistent quarterbacks that I've seen in the last 20 years. And you are literally giving a 17, 18-year-old the moment of clout he chased. And you bit the bait. Now it makes sense why a former MVP, a quarterback that took a team to the Super Bowl, and it makes sense not nobody wanted to sign you. And it makes sense why the only contract you got was literally a slap to the face. It was a prove-it contract, and you proved them all right that you ain't shit as a quarterback. But you focus in on giving a clout chaser his moment. I don't even know this kid's names, but once they drop that young man's name, he gonna have his little 15 minutes of fame that he asked for because you gave it to him and you bit the fucking bait. Like that to me, that's the most dumbest shit. And B, what's up, my brother? You damn right. Cam should have kept it moving. To me, that shows a lack of maturity. And Cam, you supposed to be 30, 31? And honesty, you still probably got a good few years left, physically wise, to play in the league. But you over here giving the little youngin his time to clout chase, and you bit the bait. It makes sense why Carolina finally smartened up and realized you weren't that guy. It's because you worried about shit like this. Like, come on. Like, how did you? My thing is you had to know this was going viral. Did y'all see the clip? The camera's right at you, pointing right at you, Cam. And then you try to say, no, I'm trying to talk to you, man. I ain't trying to hit at you on no joke. That was the most sarcastic way of trying to say you was trying to help a youngin' out. Fuck all these motherfuckers on these damn big networks talking all this crazy shit. Oh, Cam did the right. No, Cam ain't make the situation no damn better. Not at all. And now your ass is a free agent, and I see why the fuck why. It's because you still getting in heckle matches with a kid, and you supposed to be an adult. And one thing that really bothered me is the fact that the kids, you know, he say, "Oh, you a free agent," and I'm rich. I'm rich. I don't get that. Well, what does that do for you as a grown man telling a kid who's still living under somebody else's roof, eating all they damn food and sucking up all they damn energy, that damn light bill and power bill sky high because his little ass is sitting there masturbating and playing the video games and shit. He on YouTube all day, every day. Look, we know that he's a kid. And you flossing your money that you rich. What does that prove to a 17, 18-year-old? What does that do? Come on, man. Cam, really? Come on, Brian. Don't. I'm not disrespecting Cam. Cam is showing himself to be one of those quarterbacks that's all talk and no back it up. What big game has he proved that he was the man? Oh, wait. He's not proficient at passing. I give him that. He's a hell of an athlete. He can run his ass off. But if you are literally telling me that Cam has to pass his way to a win, and I say, well, shit, we lost. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to hear this. Oh, he ain't had no weapons. He still has Steve Smith for 3 years that was still putting up great numbers. Had Greg Olsen, a 3-time Pro Bowler, for damn near his whole time in Carolina. Yeah, Greg missed a couple of years, but shit, so did Cam. He had numerous Pro Bowlers on the offensive line. So he had protection. I'm not trying to hear the excuse he ain't have no weapons. The man in the Super Bowl was down 6 points. Had at least 5 minutes left in the game to go win the Super Bowl. Got stripped, had an opportunity to save his team, to keep life, to keep hope alive, to go get a Super Bowl victory. And that man bagged back like the football was on fire. He bagged back like he saw a motherfucker without a mask and they was coughing in the middle of a pandemic. That man bagged back like he smelled some stank puss. That boy back didn't want the ball, didn't want to even touch the ball. Don't sit up here and talk about you want to be one of the greatest quarterbacks. What consecutive years have you proven that you was great, Cam? No. Let's not do this. And you worried about a little 17, 18-year-old. You need to worry about if your ass is going to have a motherfucking job, Cam. And you talking about you wanted to be one of the greatest. Hey, Brian, that boy back like he was like, oh no, I ain't jumping in that raw. Boy, in the middle of a Super Bowl, had a chance to save the team, keep hope alive. And that boy was scared to go get made a business decision at the wrong time. What is we talking about? I don't understand y'all Cam Newton lovers. Cam Newton is a damn fraud. A running back dressed up as a quarterback. He ain't no quarterback. Hell, he's slightly better than damn Tim Tebow. Yeah, I said it. He's just a little bit better than that sorry motherfucker, Mr. Holier Than Thou. Well, let's no. I could literally go on about Cam. I literally could because he wrecked my nerves, but we got to keep it pushing. So I love primetime Deion Sanders. All right, he's one of my favorite football players of all time. Now I'm gonna play this clip, and I was excited when he got the job at Jackson State. All right, so we're gonna play this clip real quick.
These are tears that you don't understand the prayers that has been made. These are tears that has accompanied me through this journey. These are tears of satisfaction, Mr. President. These are tears of joy, Ashley. These are tears that just establish how proud I am to stand before my people. I said to stand before my people. I never read nothing. I usually come right off my cap, but it's a couple things that I wanted to truly establish. I believe that God led me here, not man. I'm gonna say that real slow. I believe that God led me here, not man, because man didn't believe that I was coming. W.C. Gordon, Jackie Slater, Lynn Barney, Robert Brazile, Eddie Payton, late Walter Payton, Jimmy Smith, and Houston Hoover, who drove me to every game, established a tradition here that I believe that we can reestablish.
I should have gave that man the organ. That boy looked like he about to preach.
I believe the men that I sat and looked into their eyes on a Zoom call yesterday can win SWAC championships. I believe the Sonic Boom is the best thing since peanut butter and jelly. I believe that our commitment to excellence academically can continue. I believe that our student enrollment can increase. I believe that the crime in this community could cease. I believe that these young men that we're raising is going to be pillars in the community, not only professional football players, but professionals.
Not just professionals. I know. With a collection plate, that boy need a hallelujah. But no, I played that clip because I wanted everybody kind of, ride with me where I'm trying to take it. You feel me? So that man literally is going that most coaches, going to HBCU normally isn't the route that most coaches take. And for Deion Sanders, a Hall of Famer, literally a very influential name in the football world. And he has transitioned to a coach, and you can just tell the passion in it. But one thing I wanted to point out is he said it was beyond just football. It was helping the community, getting the crime rate down. You know what I'm saying? Making these young men into great professionals and not just professional football. He brought up academics and stuff like that. And so you bring a guy that comes in to this town and stuff like this happens. And so we're going to talk about it. We got to talk about it.
Start off by saying, God bless you. Appreciate you and everything. I'm pissed off right now because I had mixed emotions. We won. The kids played really well. While the game was going on, somebody came in and stole every darn thing I had in my locker room.
Oh
the
my
coach's
God.
office.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Credit cards, wallet, watches. Thank God I had on my necklaces. How? So when I talk about quality, raising standards, that goes for everyone, man. Not just the people on the field, not just the coaches, not just the teachers, not just the faculty, but that's everybody, security in everybody. So how do you think it feels coming back after just teary-eyed because the guys have presented me with the game ball, one of the best moments I've ever had in my professional sports career emotionally. And then you go into your locker room, your coach's office to digress, and you notice that you don't even have a phone to call your mama, to call your girl, to call your kids because it's been stolen. You don't even have the Scully hats that you wore here. We're gonna find out who did it. Let's flush that. Jackson State, D.I. Love. Wonderful game. Defense played the butts off. You guys, I'm 100. Y'all know how I get down. That pissed me off today, man. And that, y'all know. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. So I'm very transparent, and I'm gonna always be transparent with y'all. And I just ask y'all to be transparent and keep it 100 with me.
Coach, was it only your stuff that was
only my stuff?
Okay.
Target, man.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks,
God bless y'all.
The reason I
Hey, look, I just gotta say this. Hey, Prime kept it a whole buck. No, only my stuff. I did you peep the way he said, "Oh, we gonna find out who did it." I'm telling you. You know, hey, y'all better be careful down there in Jackson. Your Prime might know the people. He might make a phone call. He gonna boys in the hood, y'all ass. Ricky! For real, boy. I better call. Hey, Prime look like he bout it, dog. Hey, but hey, real talk. That was a street threat. You right, big. Hey, we gonna find out who did it. Ricky! Hey, y'all better calm down. Hey, but all jokes aside, look, I played those two clips in that specific order because I'm trying to paint the picture for you. You're talking about a man that's coming in and as big of his name is, I'm pretty sure he had different job offers. He's coming to Jackson, Mississippi, taking an HBCU that most big names, majority of his caliber won't come to. And he's trying to turn his program around. And the first clip, it said he's trying to turn not just the program around, but the community around. And the reason why he's trying to get the community turned around is because people have to realize when you're trying to make, a big change like that for a university, most universities are built in a city and the city is built around it. So that university is more than likely part of that community. And he understands that to change this is a task that's going to take everybody. He can't do it alone. And so you have people going and jacking and stealing his stuff. And this is the second time this has happened. You feel me? So that second clip I played about the press conference, you could just tell he was mad. And he got the right to be. I know people will say, oh, he should have handled it different. He went about it different. But understand one thing. You can't sit there and say, oh, he should have handled it different, because everybody handles everything different. Everybody handles every situation different. There's billions of people out in this world and billions of different approaches to one same situation. So he's justifying it in his right at all. I don't think he took away from the players, because I'm pretty sure they know how appreciative of them he is. I think that he was dropping a subliminal message to everybody in Jackson saying, hey, I need help turning this program around, and this is the stuff that's going on. I think that was a cry for help from the community. That's how I took it. Prime is saying, I'm trying to turn something around. I'm trying to make something great happen here. And it's not going to be done by myself or just being a football team. That was a cry to that community to say, help me make it better. This is your community. I want to make it better for y'all. Help me make it better for y'all. That's what that was. That's what I think that was. And to me, the way he came about it, went about it, that, hey, I'd rather have him come out like that. Hey, I related to that. Oh, we gonna find out who did it. Boy. I mean, come on. Understand, I need people in Jackson, Mississippi to understand what the hell is about to go on with y'all. It's going to be so many eyes on Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all can't have this mess. You know how many eyes comes with Deion Sanders as your head coach? Troy Aikman was in the stands. When was the last time you seen a white quarterback on his own accord go to an HBCU to check out a football game? I'll wait. Troy Aikman is a Hall of Fame quarterback. When to go peep out his homeboy Deion? Deion knows everybody, the who's who in the NFL book. He's a phone call away from all of them. You know how much eyes is about to be on Jackson, Mississippi. You don't want to put out this image that this is what you do, even to those who's trying to make that place better. Am I missing something? I know if so. Back in the home crib, Kansas City, you know, I'm no longer there. But if I was still living there and I had Deion Sanders come to a local school and wanted to make the community better, I'm not gonna sit there and make it harder on that man. My jacket and stealing this shit. If anything, but here's my thing. You know, you had one incident. What's going on with security in that joint in Jackson State? Y'all either complicit or y'all just or you're doing it. You're either letting it happen or you the ones doing it. Because that's some janky security. For only Coach Prime stuff to get gained, get snatched. And to know where it was at. Something sounds a little fishy. I'm getting there. Yeah, it sounds like an inside job. Something don't sound right. Hey, look, it don't smell right. Something ain't right. But at some point, the community of Jackson, Mississippi is going to have to help Deion out. I mean, come on now. This man's trying to do something. Imagine if he changed the game, that all these 4- and 5-star recruits stop going to your Alabamas and your LSUs and your Florida States, all these big name schools, and he start going to Jackson State, or if another well-known NFL athlete like a Jerry Rice, he graduated Mississippi Valley State. They in the SWAC with Jackson State. What if Jerry Rice decides he wants to put on his coaching hat and goes to Mississippi Valley State? I mean, my peoples, this is what we've been wanting. notoriety. Even the playing field. That's what me and my people's been saying. That's what we've been saying. Well, this is the chance. But you don't go shitting on a man that's trying to help you by jacking his shit. What makes you think he's going to want to stay committed to a motherfucking city that's sitting there jacking this man and he's trying to help? Do you know how much money is about to flood through Jackson, Mississippi just because they want to, because they know Prime. They know Deion Sanders. Money comes with prime time Deion Sanders. And you jacking the man. I never understood that shit. You never bite the hand that's trying to help feed your ass. And so don't get it when I'm saying fucked up, because it's two bad situations. It might be a couple of bad apples just trying to spoil the bunch. But at some point, the bunch got to stop letting the spoiled pieces do this shit. It's accountability. What are we doing? Money comes with prime time Deion Sanders. Help the man out. Stop this foolishness. Speaking of money, so KJ Wright, linebacker for the Seattle Seahawks, 11-year vet, been on the Legion of Boom, all that. Super Bowl winner. He just dropped his quote. Pretty much, he's at a standstill with Seattle Seahawks. So he wants to finish his career as a Seattle Seahawk. But there might be some snags in the contract negotiations. And pretty much what he's saying, and I quote, I do way too much on the football field to take a discount. It makes absolutely no sense. If you want to win all these championships and look good on Sundays, you got to compensate your guys that are making plays. I have a family, and I'm trying to set up long-term success for my family. You damn right, KJ, right? I see all these cats talking about, I take less money than money. I ain't mad at you at all. Because these franchises who are billionaires, they stay billionaires because this is the secret. Most rich people stay rich because they don't spend the money. And so they got the same mentality when they own something. When they owners of a sports team, they still have that same mentality. I need you, but I ain't trying to overpay for you. So kudos to you, KJ, right? You damn right. I hear, well, Tom Brady was taking discount here, discount there. Good. Great for you. But Tom Brady still gets paid a lot of shit ton of money from endorsements. He got a good lucrative contract with Under Armour. KJ Wright might not necessarily have the opportunity. Tom Brady's also married to a very, very, very fine ass Giselle, who's an international supermodel. Where some years she makes more money than Tom Brady. KJ Wright isn't necessarily going to have a smoking hot super international model wife bringing in bread like that. So good for you, KJ, right? You because look, the man's 31, but his stats are getting better. I mean, so he's scheduled to be an unrestricted free agent at the end of next month, but if I'm Seattle, I don't get rid of a guy that's being more productive, playing better as he ages. If anything, you can work out a 2 or 3 year deal that both of y'all can be happy at. You damn right, B. Say it. Brian Wilkinson, say it again and say it louder for the deaf motherfuckers in the back. He know his motherfucking worth. You goddamn right. And I wish more players would be more smart, because he's not making the noise when he hasn't really proven nothing, and now he wants to get paid. He's getting better. He has shown his worth, and he knows his worth, and he's asking for his worth because he fucking deserves his worth. Smarten up players like KJ Wright. If you know your worth, make your bid. Make your market. Don't let the market determine what your worth is. Team discount. For that, I'm with you, KJ Wright. Know your motherfucking worth, people. And that goes beyond sports. In your job, know your worth. You can't go in the boss's office talking cold cash shit like you franchise a player asking for franchise money, but your ass ain't never on time. Sleeping on the job, missing shifts, calling out a lot. Average at best production. You can't keep acting like you were franchise money. You know what I'm saying? Can't ask for champagne money with Miller High Life production. Can't do it. You just can't. And that like I said, that's beyond sports. That's everything in life. Better know your worth. KJ Wright knows his. And if Seattle's smart, pay the man. You see what division you in. You're in the NFC West. You're going to need him trying to track down Kyler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals, who got DeAndre Hopkins on that side of the field. You're going to need him against the damn Los Angeles Rams, who just pretty much solidified their last final piece in being a great playoff team. Gonna need him. You need him. You're gonna need him to stop the San Francisco 49ers. Kittle, Deebo Samuel, Raheem Mostert. They got solid offense. You're gonna need him. Hey, he's playing chicken with the, I ain't gonna lie. He, without taking that discount, it does. Most players won't go this route. Playing chicken with contracts, trying to get contracts on. But damn it, I'm with you. Get your worth. Fuck a discount. Anyway, let's talk a little basketball for the last about 10 minutes before we get up out here. It's been a cool little episode today. Breaking news. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, the other day, I said I was worried about the Lakers. They lose tonight in overtime to the Washington Wizards. You can't make this up. I said it last week when AD got hurt. When Anthony Davis got hurt and it was said that he was going to be out for almost a month, I said, well, damn. This is going to be when Bron first got to LA. He's playing with a whole bunch of, I don't know what I got. I'm going to play my ass off. Hope I don't get hurt. That year he did. And who knows how long AD's out? You losing to the Washington Wizards. Come on. Clog the lane. Make sure Russ don't drive. He can't shoot outside. After that, contain Bradley Beal. You won the game. You won the game if you do that. That's all Washington is. Bradley Beal. Just hope he don't go off for 60 on you. Clog the lane. Make sure Russ shoots outside because he ain't proficient at shooting the three. That's how you beat Washington. And you lose in overtime? I don't care if it's a bucket. The fact that you went in the overtime with the Washington Wizards. And y'all not worried about AD missing for a whole month? I am worried. Because, I mean, let's think about it. The West is not a cakewalk. You're not walking through the West like you did last year, before the pandemic and in the bubble. You're not. It's just not happening. Especially if you don't know what the hell you got in AD. I mean, what are we doing? Like, Washington has one of the worst records in the NBA. And y'all not worried? I mean, without AD, Lakers beating Utah? Lakers beating Clippers? They'll get pushed to the limits by the Phoenix Suns. Portland. Denver is a sleeper in my. I like how Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, boy, if those two get off, and that's a good inside outside, especially Jokic is low key should be in the MVP talks. He's a big man that can shoot. He's a big man that plays great with his teammates, great picks, great pick and rolls, passes. I saw the dude literally do a volleyball pass the other day. Like, the ball came to him and he kind of smacked it like a spike, like volleyball, hit it to his other teammate to get an easy dunk. And he's 7 foot. And then don't get it twisted, Jamal Murray will toast that ass. His step back's nice. He'll take it to the cup. So don't sleep on Denver. Don't do that. I mean, you can never sleep on Popovich. Popovich is almost like the Belichick of the NBA. Gets the great at a lesser. Don't sleep on him. And don't you damn. You best not sleep on that assassin from deep, Stephen Curry. You bet not. I'm telling you. I mean, that's 7 teams right there. That's to be at the bottom of that list, depending on however long AD's out, but they lost today. You lose to Miami over the weekend. Before that, you lose to Brooklyn. So now you're on a 3-game skid. And AD ain't played neither one of those. I don't know. I'm not sold. Only game they won without AD was against the Timberwolves team. And y'all saw what they did. That was some raggedy shit. Minnesota Timberwolves talking about bad business. Now this part of what Draymond said, I agree with, because this is bad business. The Minnesota Timberwolves, this is a sidebar. I didn't mean to switch the conversation, but I'm just trying to show how fucking raggedy the Minnesota Timberwolves are. They fired a coach on Sunday. Ryan Saunders, son of Flip Saunders. They fired him Sunday. He deserved it. Went 7-24 to start the season, but he's lost numerous games in the previous season. He just wasn't getting the best out of the team. Deserved to fire. But they hired outside the franchise, hired Chris Finch from the Toronto Raptors, who already has a job, was an assistant coach there, and hired him that same night. That ain't no raggedy shit. That's some raggedy shit. That means they purposely knew what they was going to do. So instead of waiting to the end of the season, which they weren't going nowhere, to honor, give that man an honorable, hey, we're going to call it, just didn't work out, and we're going to look for another guy. But they went ahead and wanted that guy, Chris Finch, so bad that they went ahead and just did it in the middle of the season. And Toronto okayed it. So Toronto they just is complicit to this shit too. Yeah. That's what Draymond was talking about. I agreed with you, Draymond. You did say that. I just didn't care for the, you getting on your soapbox. I mean, you can say it, but, go build your own sandbox. You ain't got to worry about that bullshit. That's another conversation that I had last week. We can talk about it again another time. But back to the Lakers. Come on now. Got to do something. Boogie Cousins about to be available. He got a little something left. Don't know why y'all let JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard leave after last year, but you did. Andre Drummond. Hello. The Cavaliers been sitting him down. They say they want to trade him. I'd give him a call. Detroit Pistons did the same thing. Oh, we'll sit Blake Griffin down till we get a call, till we trade him. I would give him a call. You need a buffer. So before AD goes hurt, you have LeBron and AD carrying majority of the bulk of the weight of the pressure for the Lakers. Now one guy is gone and don't know when he's coming back. Now all the pressure is on Bron. I don't care what they say. All the other players, I'm going to step up and help. Fuck that. Y'all ain't helping shit. Y'all motherfucking busters was put on the squad to get the fuck out of the way of LeBron and AD. So that's what y'all supposed to do. Get the fuck out of the way. Lakers should have had the third wheel. It's working for Brooklyn just fine. No KD, no problem. I still got a bad motherfucking Kyrie. Still got another bad motherfucking James Harden. We all right. We'll hold it down to KD. Get back. We good. Now, in La La Land, LA, it's all on Bron. He's 36. This ain't 21, 22. Take the Cavs that had no business in the finals against the Spurs, LeBron. That ain't this guy no more. He's still efficient. Still great. That ain't the same dude. Who's undefeated? Father Time. Always has been, always will. Lakers, y'all better go get my man Bron some help. And that's just me as a Lakers fan. Because like I said, I'm a Lakers fan. I ain't never really fucked with Bron. But y'all better go get the man some help. Shit. But look, we coming up on this fight in a few seconds. So before Modelo Mark gets up out of here. Again, if you're in the Triangle area, I know y'all can't really see it. Holla at my girl, KG. Raleigh on the Rocks. All right. That's the Facebook. That's the Instagram. That's all that. That's where you can find out and get all the information you need of all her mobile bar tending deals that she has going on. Or if you just want to inquire, if you just need a bartending service for like a quick COVID wedding, unfortunately COVID funerals, little get together, whatever. All your bartending needs, she'll take care of it. I'm telling you. Good. good drinks. Also, shout out my man Silent Hill. You see it scrolling on the bottom. That's the intro music I play every time I come on here. He's doing his thing out in Charlotte, underground rapper. Shout out my big brother Jamel, the man with the Grandmaster plan, Detroit, man. This whole I.O.W network we got going on is going to be major, y'all. We got stuff coming down left and right. We're putting up content every day. You can catch me here every Tuesday through Saturday morning, way early in the morning at midnight or late at night on the following day or the day before, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. You catch me Monday and Thursdays, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with my boy Detroit Man. We talking sports. Look, just tune in. We gonna keep crunching, keep talking our shit, and we gonna keep entertaining. And we gonna keep talking our narrative. That's what we do. We keep it 100. But big shout out to everybody that tune in. I love it. I love the conversation back and forth, talking sports with y'all. And like, comment, and most of all, share. Spread the word. I love it. Like I said, I'm very appreciative and I'm humble as hell. And I love it all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Same time, midnight. Y'all be good, world. Y'all be cool. Y'all be nice. And love on each other. Hug each other. Y'all be good. Modelo out.